हाँ आ रहा है, हिमांशु सर भेज रहे हैं जी। स्टार्ट करिए। The real growth of a country was in the heart, mind, bodies, and the soul of young men and women of the country. A heartiest good morning and warm welcome to one and all present over here. I roll down the red carpet of welcome to all the dignitaries, parents, students, and colleagues on behalf of TATA DAV family to celebrate the National Science Day and honor Sir Chandrasekhar Venkatraman. Before starting the day, I would like to request all the dignitaries to pay a floral tribute to the legendary soul. Please, sir. ନା ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଦେବେ।
ଆଜି ତ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ସରିଗଲା, କେତେ ବାକି ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ବନେଇବା ନା ବନେଇବା?
ଅଲରେଡ଼ି ପଡ଼ିଗଲାଣି 1B ମାନେ 1ର LKGର ସବୁ ମାନେ ରିଟର୍ନ ଟେଷ୍ଟର ବି ମାର୍କ ପଡ଼ିଗଲାଣି, ଆଜିଟାକୁ ଖାଲି ଛାଡ଼ି ଦେଇକି।
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା
हाँ लाइट चल रहा है कुहतु सर म्यूट कर। Thank you, everyone. On this note, some of our students have prepared a speech as a tribute. So to start with, first of all, I would like to invite Mayank Jha from class 10 to share his views.
Good morning, everyone present in this science-oriented and knowledgeable session. My name is Mayank Jha, and today I am here to put a light on science on the occasion of National Science Day 2022. What is science? Yeah, a very familiar word and a subject too, but it's not its proper meaning. Science is a blessing to mankind, which helps humans to know about their surrounding and even themselves. It makes human life very much easy. For me, science begins with a curiosity and ends with a curiosity. Every scientific journey begins with a single question. Take any example. It is a cycle and it continues. It never ends. And science defines everything. My presence is defined by science and so my absence too. So, you are listening me it is science. I am telling the speech, it is also science. Every beat of my life, every moment, and every feeling is defined by science. And through this billing, we can change our whole generation, and we are doing so. But in this function, we have corrupted our mother nature too. It sounds uncomfortable, but human himself devouring human. We are putting our next generation too in the danger. And on this auspicious day, that is the birth anniversary of Nobel Prize winner Dr. C.V. Raman, our government announced National Science Day every year. And this year, the intention of observing this day is to protect our mother nature, our creator. So this year, our theme is integrated approach in science and technology for sustainable future. It is very necessary. It is about life and death. It is about our existence. Science, I believe, science exploited our generation, but it is the only way to improve our generation. It is the only method, it is the only path to fix everything, to make wind alive, to make trees our friend, to make our nature exquisite. Our great scientist, C.V. Raman himself was a nature lover, and to his honor, I pledge that I will put my both the hands, my little hands, in this mission to protect my generation, even our future generation too. At last, science never solves a mistake without creating 10. By George Bernard Shaw. So I would like to tell that, ask yourself a question and start your scientific journey. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Thank you, Mayank, for sharing your views. Now, to accompany with, I would like to invite Srishti Mahanta from 10B to share her views.
Thank you, ma'am. It's a very famous saying by C.V. Raman. I am the master of my failure. I will never fail. How will I ever learn? Good morning to one and all present over here. Respected principal, sir, teachers, my loving brothers and sisters. Myself, Sister Mahanta of Standard 10. Today, we all are observing Science Day, and the theme of the National Science Day 2022 is the integrated approach in science and technology for a sustainable future, which is launched by Dr. Jitendra Singh. 28 February has been observed annually since 1987 in the honor of the great scientific discovery of the Raman effect, which is a phenomenon of the light scattering of matter uncovered by the Indian physicist Sir Chandrasekhar Venkat Raman. National Science Day is celebrated to spread a message about the importance of science used in the daily life of the common people of India as well as world abroad, to display the achievements, the growth rate, and the efforts in the field of science for the welfare of the humanity and human. Opportunity is a golden opportunity for all scientific-minded people of India to behave themselves in the field of science. Our school has also conducted quiz competitions, prize distribution for the science exhibition to create awareness among the students. In everyday life, we have read many subjects, and I know most of us have science our favorite subject, not because of physics, not because of chemistry or biology, because of the beauty of science. Science is curiosity. It is not invention or the inventions or innovations in technologies. It is curiosity. It is present everywhere. Yes, it is that science that we have seen in the epic of Mahabharata and Ramayana. Yes, it is that science that we have seen in our magic shows. Life itself is science. Everywhere we have science. At last, I would like to conclude my speech in this auspicious National Science Day that the relation between the magic and science is similar to like that of the sky and hate. The spirit inside you is science. Illuminate the light inside you to row in a beautiful future. Let's join our hands and pay a tribute to the national scientists for their discoveries and inventions in the field of science to develop sustainability. Thank you for this golden opportunity. Happy Science Network.
Thank you. Now it's time to listen to the chief speaker of the day. So I would invite Mrs. Shikha Kumari to address the meeting.
Honorable Principal Sir, dignified teachers and all my dear students, a warm good morning to all of you. Yes. So today we all gathered here to celebrate National Science Day. So what happened today? Anybody? No, it's not birth anniversary. Yes. Yes, on this day in 1928, he discovered some modified scattered light rays that he will study about it in higher classes. So, and it is very much helpful, very much required in the field of science and technology. He got Nobel Prize also in 1930 for this discovery. And he was the first Asian who received Nobel Prize in any field of science. He was first Asian. And in 1954, he got Bharat Ratna also. So it was about our great physician, great physicist about. So dear all, science is something that Srishti has said, it is something that is present everywhere. Wherever you see, wherever you feel, whatever you observe, everywhere science is present. Why the color of your uniform is red? And why the sky is blue? Why the shape of raindrops is sphere? Everywhere. Like what measures should we take to cure acidity? What causes day and night? Everywhere, wherever you see, science is present, isn't it? So science is something that you need not to memorize. It is something just you can learn it by observing your surrounding, by feeling. You can learn it. And once who studies science, his mental ability increases, logical power, reasoning power increases. If we will see our history, Indian history, we had many scientists like Aryabhat. He was great astronomer, astrologer, physicist and mathematician also. He discovered zero and he was the first person who stated that Earth is round in shape and it rotates on its axis from west to east. That is why sun rises in the east and sets in the west. He was the first person. He explained many natural phenomena. Another Sushruta, you all must have heard about them. He is known as pioneer in the surgery in India. He has conducted many surgeries in his time, like removal of coitus from the womb and cataract removal of stones from the bladder, plastic surgeries. These things he has done in his time. Charak, he has explained that in his books, Charak Samhita, that there are three doshas which makes our body functions. These three doshas are Vata, Pitta and Kapha. And imbalance of these three doshas causes illness. To restore these balance, one can take Ayurvedic medicines. Another, Nagarjuna, he worked in the field of alchemy. He wanted to make gold from base metals. He was unable to do so, but in his research work, we can get many things like to make imitation jewelry and how to extract silver and gold from its ore. So it is about ancient India. We had many scientists in the history. Why I'm telling you so? Do you know why? Because we all teachers want that India's future should also be bright. And I know that we all teachers know that there are many scientists among us right now. So they will discover something new, they will explore something new in the future and gift it to the whole world. And the whole world will take advantage from this. Isn't it? Yes. This will happen or not? Yes. Okay, with this hope, I am summing up. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Definitely, they are our future scientists. Next, I would request our beloved Principal Sir to put a light to this occasion. Please, sir.
Good morning, all. So at the very outset, I would like to extend my tribute and salute to this great scientist of our motherland, Dr. C.V. Raman, as lot of things, Mayank, Shruti, Srishti, and Madam has already explained about the day. But every time I used to ask you why we are observing, though these are the history. But once the mankind forget his history, he will not be able to take the reference from history. So history is the event which allows us to improve, give some strength to not to repeat if any mistake is done there. So this is a point of reference, not the point of residence. So it is also equally important for us, as I feel we all are scientists. The moment we start questioning the things which is happening around us, we all are having a scientist within us. But we need to question it wisely with some knowledge, not that for the sake of asking question, to have fun, to twist the teacher or to disturb the parents. That is not the real sense of questioning. Question always gives us to dig little deeper than what it is. Once you start digging it, you will definitely going to get some good results, some innovation, some new ideas. That is the I like in this generation. This generation never accept anything without questioning. Simply someone told, you will never follow. You are asking why I will salute this man. Once you know the clarity that he has discovered, the Raman effect, which is also a very simple way. He also questioned while he was returning from London in the Mediterranean Sea. He has questioned himself that why this water is blue and small Milky Way like white patch is there. That question in 1920 he has asked himself, and it forced him to discover the Raman effect. So my dear student, don't leave to ask the questions. Don't ever simply accept anything as someone has told. Even for the God, religious or spiritual or any invention, keep on asking. Let the questioning part should always allow you to go little deeper than what it is for you now. Even today, if you have come to school, you should question yourself, why I will go to school? This is also a small question, but it will give you the right meaning that why you are putting that action now. And once you justify your action, I don't think you are knowingly commit any full activity. If you are watching mobile, if you are watching TV, if you are playing game, there also you can ask question. Is it required now? Then answer will come. Immediately your things will change. So questioning attitude should be there. Not just for the argument. I am again telling many students, many children, they ask question just to have fun. But while doing that fun, they themselves make themselves as a fool. Because if you will ask why the sun is rising from east, setting at west, without knowing rotation and all that what madam has told. So people will think just for the sake of asking question you are asking, not that you want to know something little deeper what it is existing. Right? So science, as we all know, great blessings to the human race and mankind, but at the very same time, if it is not properly used, then things which is happening now, you know, in the Ukraine and Russia, it will also invite this kind of situation to show the power of science to each other's country. Instead of being in harmony and growing together, they may want to destroy other to grow or to show themselves that they are supreme. That also happens. So in that view, I used to tell that every person should have 3H in his approach, because if you use this 3H, you will be a legend, you will be a great human being. That 3H is first, you should know how to use your hand, that is labor, hard work, hand, head. If you use along with your hand, your head also, you will be a skilled man. Otherwise, you will be just like a rickshaw wala, pulling rickshaw, because all physical strength only using. Head has to be go together, then you will be a skilled person, right? Then if along with this head and hand and head, if you add your heart also, then you will be a holistic man. You will never commit a mistake or never commit a wrong thing which will harm others. Maybe nature, maybe human being, maybe any creature. that heart will not allow you to harm others. So head, hand, head and H, which is heart. If you combine these three, you will be a great human being. So along with the science development, always you need to take care. This science should not be used for wrong purpose, like mobile. All this technology what you are using, sometimes for the sake of fun, we are using it for the wrong purpose. Later on it gives a great return which is not good for you. A huge return which is damaging to you. So please take care, use the science wisely, then only you will be adding some value to your existence. So enjoy your existence and with all growth and learning, but keep on questioning which is happening, things which happening around you, so that the scientific temperament will always be continue within you. And who knows, like madam said, many scientists, many innovators are in front of us, and a day may come that we will listen, yes, you are also given some contribution to this society and the nation, and your name and fame will reach every corner of this world. Okay, with all this, once again I congratulate the Department of Science for celebrating and observing this day, because the purpose is some energy, some thought will go to your mind, which will be a takeaway as a food for your thought, that why this person is so regarded, something he has done. So I should also have some meaning of my existence, some goal to my living in this world, so that while I will live, even I will leave the body, but my footprints will remain ever for in this civilization and in mankind. So with all, once again, happy Science Day, and thanks to this Department of Science for organizing it. All my good wishes to each and everyone on this day. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I hope all our students would put this 3H concept into their day-to-day life. Next, there is always an end to every event. So now I would request my colleague, Mrs. Deepika Mahanta, to end this event by giving her vote of thanks.
It is rightly said that unless and until we ask question, we cannot be able to get that answer. And unless we get the answer, we cannot get that knowledge within us. So this is all about what we have in science. So science is full of questions. You have to go on asking your questions, so that your answers you will be getting out. So good morning, all of you, respected principal sir, teachers, my colleagues, and my dear students. On behalf of Science Department, I would like to put my thanks to our beloved respected principal sir for giving his inspirational speech to students as well as to us, which we will be implementing in our life. Next, I would like to thank our staffs who are patiently listening to us, and they are trying to do their best by making this function a great function. And on behalf of Science Department, last but not the least, our students and our Science Department teachers who have put forward their effort and making this a Science Day a very successful day. One thing I would like to say, like in science, in chemistry, we have learned about atoms, and atoms have your electrons, protons, and neutrons. So from the atom, you select that proton. As the proton is having the positive charge, that positive thinking you should implement and you should inculcate in your life. So always be a proton. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.
Now you can go and attend your classes. If the strength is okay, then we will not combine. Otherwise, we will need to combine. See that what is the strength. Last year,